The atomic bomb.
And he scores on the last play of the game. Unbelievable.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back for another episode of College Football Picks, and this is going to be a banger of a week. 3 feature games. Whenever you can get something like that, you know it's going to be a good week. There are also some games over here that could have made featured game contention. Oklahoma State, Texas was one I was thinking of maybe doing, and what was another one I was thinking of? I mean, Tennessee, Florida's always a big game. BYU, Washington could be on upset alert. A lot of good games this week, but the 3 featured ones are Michigan, Wisconsin, Auburn, Texas A&M, Notre Dame, Georgia. We will reveal those at the end, and I'm also going to be going to one of these games. Not one of the 3 featured ones, because I don't live in Wisconsin, Texas, or Georgia. But I will be going to one of these games on here. I will let you know what that is. When we get there, I will be vlogging from said game. But we have, I counted them, 23 games to predict. So, without further ado, let's get going. Every team that is ranked is on this board. They should be, at least. I may have forgotten a team here or there. Maybe they won't. Maybe they're not playing. I don't know. But our first game, Friday, Utah-USC. This will be a good game. Utah brings their stellar defense into the Coliseum to face USC in primetime. I think that defense comes up big with a few stops late. I think Utah wins 21-14. A little disappointed in USC, the fact that they lost to BYU. My friend has been rambling on why BYU should be ranked. We'll talk more about that when we get there. Boise State plays Air Force. Air Force runs the option, and Air Force beat... Who did they beat that was pretty good? I think it was Colorado. Air Force beat someone that was pretty good, but Boise State, Hank Bachmeier for Heisman is what all my friends have been saying. I think Boise State comes in there and makes a statement. I think they make an example out of Air Force. Florida and Tennessee. I'm a Tennessee fan. My grandpa played football there. And I think this game will get out of hand quickly. If you lose to BYU and you lose to Georgia State to start the season, no SBN. That's going to be a very bad game. I think Florida wins big. Southern Miss. Is that South? Yeah. Southern Miss and Bama. I think Bama wins big there. 63-3 is my prediction. Cal is ranked after beating Washington that one week. They play Ole Miss. Ole Miss is terrible. I don't think we need to say anything more there. Cal, I think, will win 27-17. Miami of Ohio and Ohio State. I think Ohio State wins that one big. Justin Fields is not letting any cupcakes even get close. I think 55-10 is fair. UCF and Pitt. This will be a good game at Pitt. I feel like they will hold this close for a while, but I think UCF will win 37-21. Washington and BYU. I wanted to take an upset here so bad. At home for BYU, I think Washington will struggle, but I do think I think they find their rhythm late. My friends are saying BYU should be ranked. I mean, they beat Tennessee. They beat what's-her-faces. They beat USC, but I mean, they do have a loss to Utah. I don't really think they should be ranked yet. If they can beat Washington, they will definitely be ranked, in my opinion. But right now, I don't think they should be ranked. SMU and TCU at home. TCU is the newest ranked team at 25. I think they will get a win here. Stanford, Oregon. This is a good one. This was coming on featured game territory, but Stanford's 1-2. Didn't have a very ideal start to the year. At home, though, for them, for the Cardinal, I think they will play well. Although Oregon, after that loss to Auburn, beat Nevada 77-6 and had a really big win against, well, not a big win, but they won by a big margin against Montana. Herbert and Verdell and everyone on that offense is beginning to click. And the defenses looked impressive, too. Well, I think Stanford holds this close. I think Oregon pulls away late to win 31-21. Old Dominion and Virginia. It's Virginia Tech that loses to teams they shouldn't, not Virginia. I think Virginia wins this one big. Clemson, Charlotte. Comment below how much you think Clemson's going to win by. I'm going with 77-3. That's my pick. If they might bring the backups in the second quarter. I don't know. We'll have to see, though. Texas, Oklahoma State. This game will be a dogfight. The Cowboys won last year. This game at Texas will be more in Texas's favor. However, I think Oklahoma State comes within a touchdown late, but I think they're going to go for 2 and miss. Because they did that last year against Oklahoma, I think they're going to try to pull a similar thing against Texas. These are must-win games for Texas if they want to get into the playoff. If Texas can win out, I think they'll be able to make it into the playoff. But that's going to be tough. They got Oklahoma. Probably going to have to beat Oklahoma twice. Big 12 championship as well. Colorado and Arizona State, our newest ranked team. This game will be close. Colorado beat Nebraska, looking solid to start the year, except for that loss to Air Force. That was the team Air Force beat. I think Arizona State gets this win. They beat my Michigan State Spartans. Terrible, terrible, terrible. But I think Arizona State gets that win. Another new ranked team. UCLA and Washington State. Washington State at home should get it done. I thought UCLA was going to be better this year. I thought they would hold Oklahoma close, but no. Oklahoma isn't on here. I think they're off this week. I think so. Michigan State Northwestern. I am going to this game. This is a noon game for you guys on the East Coast, 11 here for us in Central Time. I'm a Michigan State fan. I'm so upset that they lost to Arizona State. That was pitiful, pitiful, pitiful. And I thought, like, maybe they could make a New Year's Six game if they beat, I don't know, not anymore. That's gone through the tubes. But I will be going to Ryan Field for this game, Michigan State versus Northwestern. I'm excited to go. We'll be vlogging. This is going to be a defensive slugfest because Michigan State has the worst offense in college football, but, like, the best defense. I kid you not. That's what it is. I think they get this win 14-7. This will be a very good defensive battle. I don't mind watching defensive battles. Okay, the Super Bowl was like a terrible defensive battle because it was just both offenses were playing terrible. If you have like big playmakers on both sides of the defense, defensive battles aren't like that boring to watch. But anyway, I will be at this game. Believe me. So I'm gonna miss this game, although that's a shame. But I'm going to be able to catch most of this game and all of this game. I might be doing something special for the Notre Dame-Georgia game. Cannot wait to talk about that. LSU and Vanderbilt. LSU's offense, are they new? I mean, my engineering teacher, we were talking about who's going to win the Heisman. We're like, could be Tua or whatever. Or no, we were talking about who's going to be the #1 overall pick. And we're like, the Dolphins are taking for Tua. She goes, that guy from LSU's pretty good. And Joe Burrow is very good. He's been playing very well. Showed up in a big way against Texas, and they've pretty much just been blowing out opponents since. And LSU's that team that always has a strong defense. Is their defense lacking this year, and their offense is what they need? I don't know. Is this what they need to beat Bama? Who knows? I think they can beat Vanderbilt on the road. Louisville and Florida State. Florida State's an absolute joke. Give me Louisville. We're going to save App State for last, for these at least. UK and Mississippi State. I think Mississippi State gets that cowbell ringing at home. Are you kidding me? The Cubs are losing. Suarez hit a home run. I just saw the notification on my phone. Why do the Cubs keep blowing games? Why? These are winnable games that you're choking away. Do you want to make the playoffs? Anyway, I think Mississippi State wins. And App State, I think, will beat UNC. Uncle Luke might be unhappy with me. Actually, if you guys look closely, I've noticed this before. Uncle Luke has an App State poster in his room. If you guys got to look for that next video. Try to find the App State poster. I think they come in, they tie the game late, and they go for 2 to win the game. That's how I'm saying this game ends. I'm not on the UNC train yet. I think App State's going to get that win. And that's my upset special of the week. App State. Now we have the big boys. We have, and I do have to say, you might see some percentages on here. I'll explain those later. Michigan and Wisconsin. Now, I posted on my community tab. I asked you guys who you think is going to win each of the featured games. I'm going to start doing that. For each of the featured games, there will be a poll for you guys to vote on. So, as of the time I'm recording this video, 73% of you, right there, think Wisconsin's going to upset Michigan. I guess 2 rankings isn't that much of an upset. At home, the Badgers will have a huge advantage, and Michigan has not looked good to start the year. Struggle win against Army. Army should have won that. They totally should have won that game. So, that was a struggle win for them. I forget who they started the year against, like Middle Tennessee or whatever, and they struggled offensively in the first half. Wisconsin has gone unscored upon this season. They are outscoring opponents. I think it's something like 110-0 to start the year. They played Central Michigan and South Florida. So they're firing on all cylinders right now, and I think they're going to come in there and teach Michigan a lesson. I'm going to be with you guys on the 73%. Give me Wisconsin 31-21. I think they come in there. I think they make examples out of Michigan. Michigan has not looked good for me. I don't like their chances here. I would love to see Wisconsin win. There's no team I love watching lose more than Michigan. So please, Badgers, get this dub. But I do think Wisconsin will be able to come in here, win, possibly vault themselves into the top 10, and maybe put themselves in some Big Ten championship conversation. That's a possibility. Next, we have Texas A&M and Auburn. And this one was the closest voting for you guys. 59% voted for Auburn. 41% voted for Texas A&M at home. While the home crowd will be a factor for A&M, and I do like A&M's chances in this game, Bo Nix has looked solid this year with that win against, Oregon, and then they had some cupcake. Now they're getting to the real big SEC play. This is where Bo Nix is really going to have to prove whether he's the real deal or not. I think he can come out and get himself a nice win here, although this will be close. This game will be a dogfight. A&M plays very well at home. Give me Auburn 28-24. This will be close. I'm looking forward to this game. And now, I think this is the first top 10 matchup of the year. I believe so. I can't remember another top 10 matchup. No, LSU-Texas was the first top 10 matchup. This is the second top 10 matchup. Georgia and Notre Dame. The Irish will travel down to Athens, Georgia to face the Bulldogs. And the voting is heavily favored on the side of Georgia. 71% voting for Georgia, only 29% going with the Irish on the road. And to be honest, Notre Dame has not impressed me at all. Oh, you beat New Mexico. Whoopity-doo. You guys struggled in the first half against Louisville. They were running the ball down your throats. If I told you Georgia was going to play a team this week, and they had the 127th, I think that's what it is. They were in the bottom 100 in run defense. You'd say, oh, Georgia's going to whoop them. That team's Notre Dame. They do not defend the run well. I can't remember what their exact rating is, but they're pretty bad when it comes to defending the run. Georgia might just run it down their throats. I think this game could get out of hand quickly, and Notre Dame has proven time and time again that they do not play well against top 10 teams. I mean, especially on the road and in big bowl games, they just seem to crumble into the fetal position constantly. I might, and keyword might, be having a watch party with 3 Notre Dame fans, a Florida fan who hates Georgia, so he wants Notre Dame to win. I might be the only person rooting for Georgia, since I'm not a fan of Notre Dame. That might be coming. Maybe watch out for that full game stream. We'll have to see what we can do there. Tyler, Brian, Ben. Give me the Dogs big. I think they win this game, and I don't think it's going to be close. I do not like Notre Dame's chances in this game. I think Georgia's going to make examples out of them. I just don't think Notre Dame's mentally, I don't think they're mentally prepared. I don't think they're prepared when it comes to X's and O's. And I don't like Notre Dame's chances here. I'm sorry. I think Georgia will make examples out of them. I just don't see this game being competitive on the side of Notre Dame. I think if you want to, I did this thing last time. I was like quarter by quarter. 7-7 at the end of the first quarter, 14-7 at half, 21-7 at the end of 14-7 at the end of the third. Georgia gets a touchdown with 3 minutes left, and then when Ian Book, he throws a pick six. Dogs win 28-7. That's my prediction. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you a lot. This is going to be a really good week in college football. I'm telling you, it's going to be really good. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to go to the MSU game. I can't wait to watch all the games, as much as I can at least. I can't watch all of them while I'm at the MSU game, so I will miss this game. But I'll try to get like a recap if Wisconsin wins or something. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Leave your predictions in the comment below. If you still want to, you can go to my community tab and vote on these polls if you haven't already. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, everyone.